Hello, 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 and welcome back to some programming today. Now, give me a moment, we're just getting the last bit of stuff set up. Yep, that's right. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well today. It's gonna be a busy day as we get the last bit of stuff done that we need to get done before alpha release, which will probably be either today or tomorrow. More likely tomorrow, I'm gonna be honest. Just based on how everything has been going. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's not going well for the alpha release. I made a joke in my lecture yesterday, is like, I've spent the last 3 weeks working towards alpha release, and I'm gonna have to spend the next like month fixing all the stuff I did to get it to alpha release. It is rough at the moment. So I do apologize in advance that you're going to be watching me going a little fucking weird for all of this. So today I have a list of stuff that I've been ticking through, right? Now, most of the stuff we're going to be able to do in minutes or so. So I'm trying to think what I need to prioritize. So there's one more weapon to be done, which is Gura's. We haven't finished Gura's weapon, which should be a very quick rectify because the mechanics for it are going to be simple. It's literally just her throwing her trident. Sorry, I'm going to bring my notes closer. Where the fuck can I put this? Probably here. God, my desk is looking nightmarish right now. Okay. That's skipped. So, I think I've talked about this on Twitter a little bit, and I've talked about this maybe on stream. Something that's like big that's kind of happened that I should probably talk to. So last week and the week before we saw work towards abilities, the EXCs and the assists. That is all being stalled for now. The systems required for them are there, but the actual effects are not, and that's purely because it's just not feasible to make that much right now. And I would prefer to clean the game up and bring it back up to standards, so when I approach those things, I can handle them better. Especially knowing that, like, the EXEs especially, they're basically the big ultimate move of a character. I want them to be as high quality as possible when they're available. So until that point, we're not going to be releasing that. It will be in a later alpha release, say a few months from now, but how it is, apologize. I am doing apologies right now, so you know. Let's see. So that stuff will not be in the game on initial alpha release, and I do apologize for that. That does disappoint me more than anything. So shrines need to be finished off, which that should be pretty linear thing to solve. Timers need to be added, and the scaling to do with that. And the character select scrolling, which I haven't figured out a solution for. That's going to probably be something that takes me a day or so. I mean, for what you said yesterday. Oh, you mean about the tea? No. Look, Pastel, you can hate me all you like, but I do not like hot tea. I don't like hot drinks, so you're not... Alright, I see it. Alright then. Look, I don't like hot drinks. I don't know what you want from me. Like, I don't like coffee, hot coffee. I don't like hot tea. I don't like hot chocolates. I'm sorry that my tongue literally gets fucking burned by, like, slightly over lukewarm fluids. Didn't me colonize you, not teach you anything. Yeah, my European blood is like currently boiling at the concept. I'm sorry I genetically evolved past the European, so I have better taste buds. So you can't suck? Oh, I can suck. I mean, what? I mean, that's not touching my tongue, so you know. Right. So yeah, one more weapon, fix character scrolling. We can look at that at the end. Let's introduce a timer. So, which is going to be another group here. Actually, how do I name my controllers again? It's controller, then title, right? Yeah. There we go. Alright. Now we want create event. So, how do I want to handle timer? So there's a simple answer, as to make a really fucking wild function and then time source it. I want to look up though what people have for suggestions. Time of on the create event or a real-time variable and step event. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay, so rooms, by room speed divide, I use times delta time for my game since I'm delta timing. Yeah, so I'm not using delta timing. I should use delta timing maybe. Might be better. Like, waiting alpha. Eight. That's what we're doing, okay? Right, chill. We're doing what we can to get to the last push, alright? Okay, and then... Alright. Project Chrono, yeah, getting dev streams once per 2 weeks. I mean, I did 3 for the last 2 weeks, 1 this week, and this week is the last push to alpha. It's either alpha's gonna be later today or later tomorrow. Like I said, it would be by the end of this month, and today's the 29th. So 29th or 30th. It will be straight up down to how long it's going to take me to get a couple of other little things done. And then the next few weeks are going to be me fixing everything to get the game to alpha. All the corners I fucking cut to get to here. Okay, and then so string. And then we go add step event, because I've done my initialization. So actually I should probably name these better. So they're gonna be integers, and they're just member variables. Alright. Member variable integer seconds is plus equal delta time times what is it again? It's like 0. Is it like that? I believe that's the percentage I need for this. Okay. Okay, and then so I need to do a bunch of ifs here. Let's see. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat for a moment there. Did you block me? No, messages are sending. I'm selling holy water. I saw that. It's just, again, my brain is doing the, like, going fast thing. Like, look, I'm gonna be real sorry today. I am highly stressed. Because I'm trying to get this done. And stuff in real life's not going well either, so... I'm gonna put a blanket apology down if I'm not doing well today with stuff. I really genuinely apologize, but I can't. I'm going as much as I can, okay? I'm trying my best, yeah. Uh, 60. Sorry for the tear. No, it's alright. Like, again, at the moment, I'm just kind of struggling with a few things. And those things are definitely really starting to add up. Do not struggle, be chill. Again, that's easy to say, hard to do right now, because again, this is a big deal, because there's a lot riding on this alpha. Which, kind of like grind stream in the background, that's fair actually. I probably should do that. She is real fun to just watch. We don't have an hours system, so that's enough. And then I'm gonna turn this all into a string. So I need to make a... Yeah, we can't get attention anymore. It's not that bad, is it? Streams in bed, easier to sleep. Honestly, I actually really loved having Ina's drawing streams open while I was just chilling. Like, realistically. Okay, so that's how that's being handled. So that's a function style. I don't like a function style. I'm doing this as an object style. So, I mean, your region, so streams going 10 PM, 1 AM. Good God. Yeah, I can't remember what the time is for me normally. It's like, it's around now-ish, right? Like, again, it's normally like morning or midday, I feel, for most of the hololivers. Or at least in hololivers for their streams. In my experience. Right now it's almost 8. Okay. So, yeah, 2 hours from now would be about 8 AM. So yeah, it's normally morning to middle of the day. Right. So now I need to actually construct this object. I also need to have G_boolean game paused. The rest of that can't actually do anything unless this has changed. So there was a few ways I could have done this. The main way I was thinking or considering was a time source, but this is also just like nice and simple. So to explain what's happening, delta time is kind of confusing at the moment to explain. Just basically see this equation here. This means it's just checking against a specific number type and it's going like, it's counting. It's actually just like a counter. It's a time. So now I need to build this when I switch room. No so popular VTubers, and some of them I've seen before Holo and didn't know who they were, who they are, and who they'll become. Like Gura and Mume's old channels, yeah. I mean, like, nobody fucking expected of Gura, right? Not to be mean, but nobody expected of that Gura. Again, it's, I think I've actually came across her, as well, like all the back when. I mean, it's that whole thing as well, is like, Ame still kind of streamed, on her Twitch channel, separately. Holo Japan came with Chloe the Orca. No. But I've been seeing that our owl was, yeah. Controller time. Okay, so the time controller now exists. So, actually that's a question. Is the UI created after? Yes. So... where do I want to put the timer? Okay, that's actually a question I need to open the game and look at. The game is getting slower and slower at startup, which is not great. Okay. And then go here. Then we go to the enemy controller. I gotta fix that while I remember. And I need to actually change that later, but I will explain that later as to why I'm changing that. Okay. So just give me a quick second. Do that. And then open this with paint. Alright, where do we want the timer? So, realistically speaking, these items and stuff like that are going to be moved to this section, alright? Well, probably not that long, probably like, probably more there, right? I can't get rid of that. No. Okay. So we've got that, and then we've also got the extra gauge, probably here, or maybe down here, and then the assist gauge needs to go underneath it. So this health bar will probably come and get retracted a little bit. So this is kind of like final UI decisions at the moment, if anyone's wondering. So where does the timer go? Where would I put the timer in this? Maybe move these down. And then put the timer there. Time of what? In-game time. So, run time. How long you've been doing the run for. And center top. Like in old games. While I agree with that, the problem is, right, so this is where I will stress. So Vampire Survivors and Holocure, I believe, both do that. And a lot of beat 'em up fighter games, yes. Normally the reason why it's center for beat 'em up games is because that's center because you've got two sides. With this, you don't have a symmetrical UI. It's got stuff here and it's got stuff here. The reason why I'm considering moving it over here is because I kind of consider this the objectives area. I might change level to be like on top of the bar instead. So if I move level to, you can't really see it because of the color. If I move level, wait, can I, oh no, change color one, all right. If I move the level up to here, so it's the text is just at the end here, which is pretty generic. I put, say, timer here. Because the one thing I want to kind of make clear is that fact is the timer is kind of your score. keep in mind, the timer is actually your score. I'm going to be removing the words kill score and changing it to just enemies defeated. Because, again, as a reminder of this, the main gameplay loop of this is it is to kill enough enemies to spawn a boss, kill enough bosses to spawn to win the game. Do that within a time frame. Hello, how you doing this fine day? I wish I could say well, but this is like the last little bit of push that I can do. Not sure, but I'm very struggling. So we're currently discussing where the timer should go and what the final UI should try and look like. I'll move this a little bit more centered because I just realized you can't. Some of it's cut off. So I'm thinking where level is where the timer goes, and then put level above the EXP bar in that slot. Or do we think it should go on the other end? I don't think it should go on the other end. I think it should be at the end of the bar, right? Because if it's center, then first of all, I need to fix the health bar first. Like, even if I'm moving the health bar to, say, here, I still need to consider where the other two bars will go. The final two bars. Whether I move, like, this over a little bit, and then, that being the case, put the bars there instead, on the side of it. There's a lot of options I have when it comes to the UI. I've left it kind of spacious for a reason. Also, I will stress, nothing is going below here, because other stuff is planned to go down there. So it all has to be above this, line. So that's why, again, I'm considering this section here. Because then, like, this feels like the objectives. So, it'll have enemies killed. You get what I'm trying to write with that. I'm trying to do this with fucking my mouse. So enemies killed if a shrine is activated. And then the timer. Those three things in there, as well as like if a boss is currently alive, which boss it is to kill. I don't know. It's difficult, right? Because like a very clear choice is to put the timer here. I'm not so silly to think that like that's not a very clear choice. I'm just trying to pose like, so let's change this color again, right? We'll change to purple. So this is where the timer could be. This is where the timer could be. Actually, no, let's do it with a fucking full-blown. Can I... Solid color. Color 2. There we go. So these are the two locations I'm suggesting putting the timer. Which one do you think looks nicer? Because I can design the rest of the UI relative to that. Balance certain things out. Maybe the middle. Okay, so that's two people suggesting center top. I guess I will go with that then. So I'll have to move the health bar. I don't know, like, again, my thoughts are, and I will stress this, is that like this section here, oh whoops, is kind of what I would consider the objective section. People are used to it. Yeah, that is also the argument, right? Is like, don't reinvent the wheel. I don't know. It's because, like, I guess my brain's only considering other options is because I consider the timer less important than I do the score. It's because it is your high score. Like, most of these games have, like, the amount killed and, like, such here, right? And it's because normally that's kind of, like, attributed to your score. Your, like, currency as well, for, like, holocure example, is kills and currency. Helps to protect mini bosses and bosses. That's the thing. They're not tied to the timer. I cannot stress enough, that is not how this game works. By the way, why not make a blue bar that will fill the closer you are to leveling up? But it's, I mean that bar at the very top, the golden black, that is the XP bar. And that does fill up as you level. Or get closer to level. At the moment it's green, mind you, but that's because the EXP candies are green, so you've kept it that way for now. But obviously I would be considering changing the color. More than happy to do that. But no, like, if I launch the game real quick, I can show that. Alright, so that's the XP bar at the top there. If we kill some stuff, you can see it's filling up. So we do have that. That's what I was saying. Like, I considered with this, I'm considering maybe moving level onto the level bar at the end there, and that's why I was considering putting time there. Because again, so I'm gonna say this one more time. The game is based around kill a certain amount of enemies, or the boss will spawn. When a boss spawns, kill the boss. Kill a certain amount of bosses, the game ends. Time has nothing to do with other than scaling the enemies. The longer you go, the stronger the enemies will get. And the lower your score, the better your, the lower the time, the better your score. That is the full idea of the game. That is what the main gameplay loop is based around. It has always been based around that since the early conception of this game. So that is why, in a sense, I'm lower prioritizing the timer. So that's kind of my counter to the statement of, like, timer helps to protect many bosses and bosses. They're not tied to the timer. At this point in time, there is no intention to ever tie them to the timer. Their scaling is going to be tied to the timer, sure, but that's it. Is there going to be an infinite mode after you finish the main game? There is a lot of considerations for different modes later down the line, I will say that. But at this point in time, that is not going to be in the alpha release. In the alpha release, you're going to be getting the map that you see, you're going to get a lot of the UI, all that. But, like, I do intend to probably have, like, a if you've ever seen Soulstone Survivors, that sort of endless, where it's still, you finish the game, but then you can choose to do another run with everything you've done so far and the scaling that's already been accomplished. it will just send you to a different map. That is the overall intention, probably to mimic something of that idea, or I don't know. Again, I'm not looking that far forward with some of that. I have notes already dedicated to that stuff, but at the moment I'm very focused on what is needed in the alpha currently. So I do think I will agree with middle center being like the go-to. But again, this is why like I'm considering not doing middle center. I do think we'll go with middle center though, because it is a good suggestion. I've had 2 people suggest it now, so it seems like probably the correct thing to do. Just means I need to move the health bar and everything. Alright, so it's the second X value I need to reduce for both of these. How short is that now? Substantially shorter, but that's fine. Cool. And then I need to adjust this second X. No, this doesn't have a second X, it's a singular X. Matches that. There we go. Health bar is completely moved. Alright, so then we can add the timer. What's her main weapon? In this, I have gone with, it's just called Iron Mike. It's very much based on her singing, because she is actually, she's properly trained to do opera. And she would have actually probably been an opera singer had she not had stuff to do with her illness. Like, honestly speaking, her singing is absolutely gorgeous, and even hearing, like, I genuinely didn't believe the first time I heard her sing, like in an opera sort of way, that it was real. She is beyond incredible with that, and the reason why it's based the way it is very much based around the idea of, well, she is a very strong individual. She has kept herself going and others going through really, really rough things. Honestly, it's one of those arguments of that is someone that has more than enough of a right to just not do stuff with the heavy hand of fate that was dealt, but she persevered. She found something she could do, and she carved out a big chunk of the world for herself through it. And that is why I personally do idolize her. Fucking can't tell who my Oshi is, can you? But genuinely, that is the case with Mouse. Her lore, like her actual character lore, is that she's Satan. But she's always been like a very cheerful and happy and quizzical and stuff like that. So again, like, very much went with the satanic resilience. I've heard her, Sora's opera singing too. And since when her teacher said that she'll never be, yeah. Like, Mouse, I get, like, obviously the reservation of, like, the way her voice is. Because I can tell, like, it is very high-pitched and very childish. Something she can't really help. But overall, like, I find her personality makes up for a lot of that. Sure, I won't like watch her day in, day out, but I don't do that for anything. I take healthier breaks, I guess. It's just genuinely everything Mouse has done for both VTubers and herself, and just like general her community and everything is like, it's something that I don't feel just about any other content creator has really come close to, and it's very unique and interesting. I love opera singing, classical instruments. Maybe it's because your mother is a music teacher. See, fun fact, I love singing, but when I was quite young, my mother very much told me not to, because I was tone deaf, and she's just like, don't. And that stuck with me, so I never learned to get better. And like nowadays I'm hearing about how it's like, yeah, no, it means that you just need to push a bit harder to be able to sing. And I've been learning how to sing now, and I love it. I genuinely, it's one of my favorite things to do. I still don't think I'm very good at it, but I've come to really, really love it as a way of expressing feelings and thoughts and stuff like that. So it is an amazing, amazing thing. I just feel really shit that it took me like 20 something years to be able to actually sing. Since I was told I couldn't sing. Bathroom is a good practice room. Oh yeah, I mean every shower is I practice singing. So I was going to do the string stuff that I need to do. Okay, so I should just call a timer. Where am I getting var. Control time dot m underscore seconds. And then I need to do an if statement. Okay. But yeah, no, like, it's one of those things that I one day would love to be able to do, is be able to sing, like do a fucking karaoke stream. I think that'd be funny. Because it would just be such a spit in the face to all the things I'd been told. Something I love being able to do. Because fun fact, I was told I was never going to accomplish anything with my life. Many a times. And that I was worthless and not... should just stop. And give up. This is by teachers, by all sorts of people around me. No, equals should be correct here. I've got a voice and good ears, but too lazy. That's fair. If I do this. Is this not correct? Unexpected entering operator equals. I feel like this is correct though, no? Because this is definitely wrong. Ask ChatGPT. It would not give me the answer to that. I feel like I might need to make a new var. It's gonna hate because expected expression. Interesting. And that everyone's been told that they should give up at least once. But you trace your dreams, you know, I hope you have a great day. Be going back to studying. Fair enough. Catch you later, Sashal. Yeah, like, I'm not disputing everyone's been told that in some way, somewhere or another. And I'm not, like, fucking pandering for goddamn sympathy, right? I've lived too much of my life for my own purposes to deserve sympathy. It's just very much one of those, like, well, treated like shit. Why, okay. So it's that, not that. God, my fucking being doing goddamn C++ has ruined my head for that stuff, huh? Okay, so that means that seconds will always have 2 digits that it will work to. And that's good. Though, to be fair, it's also not acceptable that people do get treated like that. Don't give up even after... Oh, look, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be pushing this until... until it's finished at the end of this year. Like, I'm going to be keep working on this until the end of the year. No matter what. If people don't like it by then, if it's not, if there's not enough, like, a reason for me to keep going with it, then I'll just move on. If there is, then I will keep working on it, but I will slow down my work on it to start working on other projects. Hope you're not burnt out. Yeah, I will not deny that's what's also happening at the moment. Because I've just started the semester again, so think about how I basically have been working every day full-time on this project for 2 weeks in my break, and now I'm immediately going back into doing my study. I've not actually had a break since I started semester. Like an actual break. And it's starting to be notable. And I will not deny that is definitely starting to wear me down. That's why when this semester is over, I'm going to be taking a very hard break of just relaxing. Drop drawing for it's exactly the same, man. I used to actually be trained up to do graphic design. That was what I was doing in high school, and I hated it so much by the end of it that, like, I'm not kidding. I could show you the folder of all the drawing I've done since high school. And you'll see that, like, I have not done much. Outside of the stuff I've done for this game, which I struggle to do still. If we go here and we go to images and we go to here. So there's some reference stuff there. This is all the art that I've done since. That's it. For like decades. This is all I've done. So I very much get that. I want to avoid that for as much as I possibly can. It's draw set hang line. And then it's FA. I guess FA center, right? And let's be a good programmer and reset it afterwards. Okay, so X needs to be 5. And also this needs to be the other way around. Okay, let's see if this works. Ah, that's right, I need to do that. Okay. How do I do it again? Is it floor it? Whoa. Would it be floor to 1? No. Yeah, it's just gonna do that. Okay, see. I feel like I figured this answer out in another project. Give me a second. Game Maker. But yeah. Okay. Oh, opened one more than I needed to. The scaling, by the way, should be pretty easy to implement. Depends how I want to do it. I might just make it linear scaling. Okay. Set alignment, drawer, Okay, here's some of the time stuff. String format. That's what I need. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. See if that worked. Almost. It's this bit. This bit's the one that's fucked. Does that work? It creates a random space though. It's because it's, yeah, that's why. There we go. Also, yes, I know this is actually currently ticking as, the minutes is currently ticking as seconds and so on and so forth. It's me gonna have to muck with Delta time a bunch. I think I got the number wrong for digits. It's like, is it another 0? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think it's like 1 more 0, or is it 2 more zeros? I think it's 1 more 0. When it equals 10, it looks weird. If I do this, does it feel weird for a split second? Yes. Okay. So it is actually getting double formatted. So it shouldn't do actually what I was seeing. Now that I think about it. When it hits 10, it flickers with a 0 for a split moment. Yeah, here it's getting formatted to 2. Now I'm confused. Oh, it's because it won't be getting formatted anymore. Because I can't do... that, right? Yeah. that's gonna work. So there is a split second where it doesn't convert correctly. Okay. Maybe that improves it. No. If it's less than 10, so it's just because there's a weird carryover point, right? Ah, this is annoying. So if I time source this would be easier. Because then I wouldn't be having to deal with weird decimal tickovers. Manage, and if the higher than spaces are inserted to fill the remaining digits. Wondering how I want to handle this.
On the path, I chase your shadow. I don't feel a single drop or the ground below. Then you turn.
I might need to come back to this and figure out a good answer for it. Because, like, I could do fucking that. Does that work? No, it's still got the carryover. Changes the frame rate thing. So if I do this, See, like, it carries over there, but what happens if it lags out for a split second? Then you might see, like, behind the curtain. I might have to fix this at a later date, but this might have to do. I can't see a problem there, which means it's fine for now. Welcome to the programming. Oh, so I think it's one more 0, I think, for this. To get the correct multiplication of delta time. Come on, run the bloody game. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's looking right. Right. I'm not the only one that's thinking that's about right. Okay. Also, I will not deny Vox's weapon's currently just weak as shit. I need to do something about that, but... Alright, the time looks correct now. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's, pull up a timer. And compare. Nah. Okay, I got the 0 wrong. It's 1 less 0. No, it's not. What the fuck is going on? Did I delete 2 zeros? No. Where's my room spade? $60. Okay. So we're working with a 60 FPS. I'm correct on that. Delta time. Yeah, that's about right. Um. Let's see, it's da. Yeah, that's right. Sounds more right. Let's see. See how fast this goes first. Yeah, it goes way too fast. I honestly have not worked with Delta time enough. And Delta time in Game Maker feels weird. Yeah, okay. Oh god, that was the timer. It fucking, sorry, my bad. That was annoying. What if I just do this? Yeah. This is getting very fucking rough. It's the current time. I don't want current time. I don't want a fucking real-time clock. God fucking damn it. Ugh. Oh, I hate this. Alright, so room time was 60 frames. Alright. Room speed. Because this is what people are suggesting the number to be. I don't think that's right. Yeah, that's not right. The minute is the closest to being correct for seconds. Yeah. So, ironically enough, what if I did this? Why overcomplicate things? That looks correct. Let's get the timer up. Oh, that got chunky for a second there. Why is this getting laggy? Is it because of the amount of outputs I have to the log? I don't know if you can see my eyes doing tracking. Yeah, it's about right. Alright. There. That was a waste of time. Alright. Cool. That was a lot of wasted time. How's everyone going? Fucking... I got distracted there. Oh. Okay, so... I just spawned them, right? Yes. There we go. That'll be interesting. So that means every minute they gain 2 health. But only on spawn. Sorry. I need to blow my nose. There we go. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll also augment this by just a minute at a time. So again, the point of this is to punish the player for taking too long. If the player takes a full minute, the enemies become harder to deal with. And it will progressively increase that as the game goes on. Yeah. Which I think that's reasonable, right? I think that's actually some really low scaling. This could definitely go higher. Because what's Vampire Survivors scaling at? Enemy scaling. Okay, so those scale with the player level as well. Do I want to scale with the player level as well? I don't think I want to scale with the player level. I think that would be too punishing at this point. Okay, Alright, let's take what we've done here and add it to, so there is the shrines. And I do not think the max HP is actually working correctly because I'm not setting a resetting the thing. This. So they don't do any more damage than normal, but they're just larger and have bigger HP pools. We can change that later. There's a lot that I need to change. One of the big ones is... So this is something I've decided on since, like, thinking on it more, is I don't want to have you activating more than one shrine at a time. Take that as your will as a decision. I think it is a decision that is good, but I will consider reverting it in the future. If I feel it's necessary. So, first things first, set that to false. And then I need to make a function to write it to a list or an array. I think. Do we? I think I need to make an object to track this. Like, what I could do is, yeah, there's a couple of things I could do. At the moment, you can only activate one shrine in the game now. I will fix that later, don't worry. I don't think anyone's gonna mind if I don't add window scaling / graphical options, right? It'll just be a dead box for now, a dead option. It's only gonna be like sounds in the game anyway. Oh, failed to run. What failed to run? Tell me more. I tapped too fast. So I need a way of going back to the menu from here. So currently graphics and controls do nothing. Music doesn't do anything as well, because we don't have music in the game. I can tell something in is a temporary fix, but don't know. We'll see. And I also need to fix this. Okay, I'll fix it later. Isn't this inside of just here? This is easy. Sorry, I'm just gonna fix this actually. I can fix this very easily. Okay, so I want to mention there's going to be a lot of things that I start sorting out. Good lord, I just looked at my hair again. Oh, I'm going to fix up my hair a little bit because I'm just losing my mind. There is a bunch of things that I'm going to be sorting out that I'm kind of keeping a little secret, just to give it a bit of a reason to actually pick up the game on on the alpha release and test out, not just see how the streams have been going and go off that, because there is a couple of things that are very quick throw togethers that should take me maybe half an hour to implement across the board. There's a lot of cleanup I need to do though. There's a lot of cleanup. So I'll be making a much more the fuck is this song? I'll be making a much more substantial video over on the games channel, like the game's official YouTube channel. Please, if you're gonna play this, do not be afraid to let me know what you think. I would ask to be constructive if possible, even if it's just like I don't like. Please kind of phrase it in a way of I don't enjoy this, or so like I don't enjoy this weapon. I think like this weapon doesn't excite me. or this item doesn't feel like it's impactful enough, or I enjoy this character but I don't enjoy this character. Talking it in very layman ways to explain to me what I need to improve. Now, mind you, obviously the characters are going to feel a lot less engaging until abilities and EXEs are added. That's honestly going to be the biggest holdback of this game. And if I was smart, I would have prioritized those higher. I would have started working on them much earlier. I didn't. That's on me. They're going to be something that I work on in the next couple of months. And I mean, like, literally when next month or the month after is when I'll be releasing something about them. I'm gonna start making dev diaries over on the other channel on a semi-regular basis, but we will continue streaming the game, progressing like the programming of. We'll continue streaming the programming of this game over here, just to explain, like, just to go through and show that, like, I am actually putting in the effort to progress it and putting work towards it. I don't know how often the dev diaries are going to be. I can't promise weekly, I can't promise fortnightly, I can't promise monthly, I can't promise fucking bi-monthly. All I can say is that there will be a dev diary up for the release of the game, and I will try and have some shorts and other little tidbits available around that time as well to give assistance and understanding to the alpha when I think necessary. If I'm seeing, like, I will use shorts for FAQs to give an idea. If I see, like, a frequently asked question of, like, what does this do, I will make a short about it and refer to it. I will not be making the art assets free of use. Some of them are up on my Twitter. If you want to rip them from there, I'm not happy about it, but I can't stop you. But I will be, when the game is in its alpha release, I will be putting a package together, a folder together of all of the character sprites, and I will be releasing it to my Patreon. I don't think that's enough. I honestly think that's a really disappointing thing to hand there, but it is $5 a month, and you just get it immediately. If you keep with it, you'll get further ones in the future, so that's me doing that. I'm also considering actually adding, like, a little thing at the end of the stream to show the current Patreons, or current Patreon, just to, like, reward that, because I'm gonna stress at the end of the day, like, I want this to work. I really do. If this game gets a little bit of attention and traction, I'll be happy. Like, I'm going to be honest, if I can get something like 100 people playing this game and just give me the responses to it and, like, have a somewhat positive time with it, then I feel like I've accomplished what I wanted to. And I will definitely get the motivation to keep going. At the moment, I'm running on all of the motivation I've had for the last few, like, month or so, and it has pushed me too far, which is why I do need to pull back. So from this point onwards, after tomorrow, all of the programming I'm going to be doing in this game is going to be refinement and cleanup primarily, and I will be referring to my friend when it comes to potentially doing that just to get as much help as I can, because I'm really pushed a little too far at this point, I think. Y'all know what I mean. When you just like right at the fucking that bad point of everything where it's just so fucking rough to do everything. Yeah, no, it's so at this point in time, let's do some art. It's something different. Eh? I was working on a running animation. So we'll do this for probably the last 30 minutes of the stream, because we are having a shorter stream today, as a reminder. And that is just because we have to. I don't have a choice in that. Don't nag me or anything for it. I also really feel bad. I feel like I've been a bit mean today with some of that. Like, I know people are just doing some of like their normal jokes and the like, and I feel really mean for almost feeling like I'm in a real foul mood today. I'm sorry. I really, really am sorry for that. It's just this... Too much going on. Right. I hope I don't upset anyone. I hope everyone understands that it's just no one's upsetting me. I'm just really stressed out. Really stressed out. Like, I'm sure everyone's been in this sort of situation where they're about to like put in for a new job. They're trying to submit one of those essential assignments. Like, that's what the situation is for me. And I apologize that maybe I feel rude for it. There's actually an argument to be made that I shouldn't have streamed this. I knew I shouldn't have. Get out of the negative loop, bud. I'm just going down a negative loop, and I'm sorry for it. I'm gonna say sorry so much in this fucking stream, I swear to God. Alright. Let's just get some more art done for a little bit, and move past today. Positivity. Woo! Me looking at my fucking notes of what I need to do. Positivity! Yay! Yeah. Alright, whoops, it's still on thing. Sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, apparently I've reached 400 uploads on this channel. That's actually a very fucking insane milestone, if you think about it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... No, that looks like it's pushed too far forward. It doesn't look right. I'm kind of just at a point where I don't know if I can do much about that. I'm pretty sure I changed this foot for a lot. Yeah. Okay. The dark shade, why not? Get that sorted. Get the gold started. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing the whole focus thing again. The art stuff is something that I can't really speak through during, and I don't know if that's interesting or not. I'm very sorry. I feel like I'm apologizing more than I'm speaking this stream. After yesterday as well. Very fun times, but... Oh, bloody hell. Okay, one thing I'm going to put forward now, and I'm going to put this forward in the dev diary stuff as well, to people here or people that watch this later. Of what you've seen at the game so far, what would you like added? What do you think the game is currently missing? Be it a character, a mechanic, anything. A weapon, an item, an ability, whatever it is. Do not hold back. Let me know what you think is missing. I kind of want to know what people think when it comes to this kind of game. The Vampire Survivors clone sort of game. Like, what do you think of when it comes to it? Alright. That's genuinely my thought. Just let me know. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. But yeah, in the comments, in the chat, whatever. I don't mind. Or on Twitter, if that's what you're so inclined. Or on Discord, if you're in the Discord channel. Just... yeah. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. Like, I have 2 more running animations to do. 3 more running animations to do. So I've got this one. Sorry, let me look at my list. I have this one I'm working on. I have that one and I have that one. I have so I have 3 total running animations I need to have done. I need to try and get 2 done to this one, and then like half of one done at least by the end of today, and then the other half and the last one done tomorrow, along with everything else that I'm doing. Very tired. So tired. Yeah. If I don't think I'm gonna get all of the running animations done in time. I'm not gonna get all the animations done in time, I can say that for certain. Like I've said that I would try and get the boss done, animations done, that's not happening. The Dullahan boss is basically what it's gonna be in game. There's only gonna be the cleanup of the actual abilities, functionality, not anything else. So the projectiles getting fired at you, they're going to be given health and damage values. No, sorry, I need to still do the AoE. I need to make it so when they get to a collision circle, they need to do the explosion. That's what the intention was with them. Yes, that's right. Oh, shut up. So yeah, I'll get that sorted later today. And I'll get the other stuff sorted around bosses. The scrolling and character select, I'll give a good shot at tomorrow when I have the time. If I have time today, I might. But I need to finish off the shrines, which means I need to make a shrine controller. To handle when there are shrine enemies and giving the reward at the end. I need to handle food, or like food drops, enemies dropping resources like that. I'd like to give a bit of a cleanup to the main menu. At the very least, I'm going to be adding the logo to it, because I think that's essential at this point. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And we need to do win-lose screens. Yeah. I'll see if I can sneak in another enemy as well. That'd be nice. More than just one enemy type to fight. Though Slimy is very iconic with this in my eyes. But we'll be getting all that stuff done today and tomorrow. Well, I'll be getting that all stuff done, and then I'll release it on Itch, and I'll be posting on both my Twitter, the game's Twitter, the game's YouTube, and over here probably in the community thing, a link to the itch.io. So y'all can have a play of it over the weekend, and let me know what you think. See if the game's worth playing. God, that looks so fucking jank. To be fair, what you don't realize is that part of the body is going to be covered up by a bloody sword. See? So you're not going to actually see a lot of the detail that I'm fucking up with. I guess that's a cheat. But I care. Care way too much for my own bloody good. Alright, another little bit longer before we'll call up the stream. Just a reminder, yes, today is a shorter stream than normal. That is just how it goes. Okay. Yeah, that's that. All right. Oh. Hmm. Sorry, I keep doing the pondering thing, and I know that's probably not all that interesting for stream content. It's just... I mean, I don't even know how I'm going to upload to itch.io. I haven't even tested that stuff out yet. I don't think I've got an account on there yet. Hopefully I don't need to do anything in advance. This is when I find out, like, I need to have the account done in advance. Start setting that up probably later today. So yeah, I'll have this probably done by lunchtime, and then I'll get the last of the programming I know I can get done quickly. Try and make the game more or less visually there. Sorry, yeah, no, again, going into... I'm starting to do that a lot now, because I don't think I'm focusing. It's pretty simple for setting up accounts and uploading digital. Okay, cool. I assumed it would be. Just one of those things that, like, my brain kind of ticked to as well for a moment. It's like so many fucking things going through my head right now. Far gone. But yeah, hope all's going well with you, Max. I don't want that bit there. Do that. Okay, that's pants done. Okay. Tired of work and begun testing and bug finding for one of the games on your phone. Nice. Well, I say nice, that's not nice that you're getting tired at work. I very much understand that right now. Getting definitely on that mind breaky sort of fucking side of things right now. Can hear that? Yeah, no, I'm probably sounding like actual shite right at this point. I am having a rough time of it, I guess. What did I expect? Fucking cape extends at this point. Fucking hell. I can't be arsed fixing that right this moment. It'll be fine. No one will notice. People will notice. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, as I said, today is going to have to be an early finish because I have lectures at time I'd normally finish. And I need to be able to have a shower and such for that. So, I look forward to seeing the alpha up for this in the next day or so. And look forward to seeing me look like a dead man on Monday when I stream next. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, it's... I can't wait for next month where I'm fixing everything I did to get the alpha release ready. I really can't wait. But I will be slowing down with the programming from this point onwards. With the alpha having released, the biggest times I will be putting in effort is if there is like another crash issue or someone finds some really bad memory leak or other issues like that. Those are the only times I'll probably kick forward. Have plenty of breaks and rest. This is my worst day for that. I'm going till 5:30. I don't have a break till then. So yeah, no. Been great times, great times. All right. With that being the case though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. It helps the video out more than you might know. Oh, sorry. Also consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell to find out when I go live. Follow me over on Twitter/X, where I do post when I'm going live, as well as thoughts and feelings, though I've been a bit absent for the last week because it's just been rough getting all of this done and just real life issues. Just fucking everything's piling on at the moment. It's great. I need more stress in my life. That's definitely what the world's thinking, I think. Yeah, no, I don't think there's really much else to say. I don't think you'll be hearing from me much outside of the when the alpha is released over the weekend. So just hear out for that. But otherwise, I hope to see you again next week or in the future in general. So, once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I just hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.